Hi there! I'm guessing you're here because you want to learn how to manage the stress that you get before or during a performance or competition. Well, you've come to the right place. So first off, what is it that makes you stressed out or anxious? Let's see what stress is and how it differs from anxiety. Picture a balancing scale. Now imagine external demands on one side. Those could be situational, like pressure from your family or parents. Or it could be the importance of the event, whether it's just a friendly competition or a final game. It could also be how certain you feel about your position in the team. Physical factors are another form of external demands, such as how fit or prepared you are for the competition. Finally, psychological factors. This could include dealing with social or trait anxiety. Now, on the other side of the scale is how you perceive your capability to meet those demands. If you perceive that you are capable of fulfilling them, you will be fine, even if you do experience an increase in heart rate or other physiological factors. However, this will not be the case vice versa. If the demands go higher, it means that you do not deem yourself capable enough to challenge them, and the situation will become threatening. You will start showing some stress-related symptoms, such as physiological changes in your heart rate or breathing, or perhaps you will begin to sweat. Up till now, you could be experiencing eustress, a beneficial type of stress. However, experiencing these additional symptoms would indicate the presence of distress, a negative stress. For instance, muscle tension that is developed without external causes, or drastic attention alteration, or in other words, having your attention shifted inward. See my video on how to stay focused under pressure, which is in the description box below. All of these changes will ultimately prevent you from performing smoothly. Now, if this entire process, meaning physiological arousal with negative thoughts, are delivered to you, you are experiencing anxiety. But before we learn about how to manage it, let's review how your body reflects anxiety so we can better be aware of your continuous situation. Sweaty or clammy hands, negative thoughts, dry mouth, butterflies in your stomach, dizziness, more frequent urination, and much more. So from now on, try to be more aware of your feelings, body, and thought. But remember, recognizing these symptoms alone will not help you cope with the situation. If you don't know how to change your thoughts or behavior in order to manage the demands, you will end up feeling helpless. Prepare yourself with these simple coping strategies to feel confident that everything is under control and that you can meet your demands, minimizing your stress. There are many strategies and a few of them will be explained here. Find the one that best works for you. Problem-focused strategies. These strategies are centered around changing the situation. Let's say your stress is caused by the lack of communication in your team. In this case, you know what to do. You can solve the problem. Perhaps you focus on training your team to communicate more effectively. You can use problem-focused strategies for situations that you have control over. Step 1. Identify the problem. Step 2. Brainstorm what to do in order to solve that specific issue. Finally, plan your solution thoroughly and pursue it. Emotion-focused coping strategies. During some occasions, you might have less control over the situation. For instance, if the weather or other environmental factors are against your performance, you obviously don't have control over it. What you can do, however, is to manage the issue from your side. At a practical level, talk to yourself positively, have a plan for unexpected situations, and learn to calm your body and mind. Cognitive or somatic relaxation techniques such as imagery or diaphragm breathing are good examples. Let's see how they work. Imagery. When you have time, maybe the night or hours before your competition, find a calm and peaceful environment. Somewhere that is not too cold, too hot, too bright, or too dark. Make sure that no one can interrupt you during your imagery, nor is your mind occupied with your schedule. You can complete this training lying down or seated. Start off by imagining a place that gives you a feeling of being eased and relaxed, such as walking alongside a beach, sensing warm sand under your feet, hearing small waves hitting the shore rocks and the sun's rays on your back. Spend some time in that place and experience it through all your senses. Feel the joy and peace throughout your body. Keep this feeling while imagining yourself in the competition, dealing with the discomforting situation, but remaining calm and relaxed. Practice this technique once or twice a day for about 5 to 10 minutes. Over time, you will realize how well you can control your emotion under stress. Diaphragm breathing. This technique requires more practice for it to become part of your natural breathing. Throughout the day, before you practice, after you practice, during the breaks, literally whenever you have time, take a deep breath in through your nose, counting to 4, and slowly exhale a bit longer than you inhale. Maybe count to 8. Your stomach should come in and out, contracting your muscles in each attempt. When breathing, try to keep your mind silent. If any thoughts come, simply let them go. Remember, one more time, you can only get benefits from these techniques if you practice. Now let's get back to the third category of stress coping strategies: social support. There are situations when other people, family, friends, or VIPs can support you and reduce the stress that you are feeling. They could provide advice, give you tangible support, or show empathy in other ways. If you have access to these people, ask them for help. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for future tutorials.